Gentlemen, how do you do? What do we have on the menu today? You might be wondering. Well, we have an upper day on the menu. We will be thrashing the upper body, quite frankly. This is the first time I've ever run a split with upper lower in it. I was a big proponent for kind of the bro split kind of thing where chest, back, arms, legs, and then you just hit that based on what isn't sore, kind of thing. That's a good split though. I mean, you probably need to add shoulders to chest day, and that's what I did usually. But yeah, man, I've been liking the upper and lower days. They're cool. So yeah. What do we got today? We got incline dumbbell flies. Those are pretty high rep sets. I think that's 15 and 12 reps. So yeah. And then we got shoulders, just some lateral raises there, and rear delt flies. Then we got an upper back row and a lower lat row, and we got a flat chest press. And then we got arms, biceps and triceps. So, yeah, man, pretty excited. I like upper day. I don't like filming it because, it's a lot of different exercises, because you're hitting your whole upper body. So that part's a little annoying, but I like it. If you have been a bro split guy forever, do a push-pull legs upper lower for like 2 months. I don't know which one I like more, to be honest, because I really liked the bro split, because just having a designated arm day is fun. But this is a 5-day split. Bro split is 4, and you're hitting more than one body part at once, so you kind of get a cool, like an upper pump is pretty sweet. Because you just feel bulbous, you just feel large and in charge when you get an upper pump. So, yeah, man. I'm supposed to be doing my blood glucose, like checking that and sending it to my coach, but I keep forgetting. So, I'm mentioning that now so that it's like in public, so that I keep myself more accountable. Because otherwise I'll just forget. So, yeah. But yeah, man. Not much else to say, I don't think. I'm just gonna get in there, warm up a little bit, and then attempt to destroy every muscle in my upper body. So, I'll see you there. All right. So, set number 1. We do have 14 reps of incline dumbbell flies. So, let's go ahead and do them, shall we? Oh, that's what I was about to say. Yeah. How you doing? Hi, dude. That's the hat. Who's rocking today? You got all night. You're good. Well, not doing it.
Yes, bro.
At least enough to wake up enough to wake us.
Yeah. You can beat this.
Super. 4 years I woke up to work. I wake up. There's no light coming from the monitor, so I go to the dance. So I'm like, and then so I roll over, go to the monitor, and I knew. But I was like, she wasn't, but for 2 days she So that's something to think about is I was able to grab a weight with no warm-up set and know that 14 would be the right number for the rep range because I track my weights. So again, I'm going to keep advocating for this as much as possible. Even if you don't have a coach, track your weights. It's easier because you remember stuff. You have tangible, trackable progress now. And it's immediate data on whether or not you're doing something wrong. You know? Because if you're messing up, the weights will go down, and then you'll know to change something. And if you're not tracking anything, you can lose progress and just not know. So, I don't know how much time I wasted in the gym not tracking my stuff. I probably several weeks, like in terms of like I was doing something wrong or aggravating something and I was going backwards, but I didn't know I was going backwards, you know, because I wasn't keeping track. So keep track. That was a good set. I think I'm going to stick with 45s for the next set. I have 12 there. And from now on, I'll film the top set. The failure set. I'll film this failure set. All right. So for this press, I go the opposite. So I use the first set as the failure set, and then the second one is like a back off. So the next set will be close to failure, but lighter. And that's a lower rep range too. So hopefully I get this for 8. That's what we're shooting for. So.
The finding fire, unlike the band, is who the same amount of right? You'll probably be a little bit higher.
Okay. I got 9. So that's PR. Cool. All right, these should look vaguely familiar because I've done these before. But instead of normal, where I can rip like 225, this is a wide grip pronated row. So my hands are gonna be wider. So I'm just gonna rock 135 for 12, because that's the beginning of the rep ranges. And then we'll see if I need to go heavier for the next 2. But I'm fairly certain 12 should be close to failure with this. So okay. I think that'll be good for the next. Yeah, that was hard. The rep range for this was 12, 10, and 6. 12 and 10, I did 135. And since it's a lower rep range, it's 6 reps, I added a 25 to the side, so it's now 185. And I'm just going to go balls to the wall, try as hard as I can to get 6. So there's the plan. Okay. So this is my last set of these. These are rear delt flies with dumbbells. Just get your chest over a bench that's like at a 45-degree angle. I'm using the 20s. And then I hold my hands pronated and just pull your hands apart like you're disconnecting 2 cords and flex your rear delts. Like that.
Oh yeah, this is about known. Everyone else is like, that's it. This is like all over the world. Like, literally where you said something. Yeah, you go. Oh yeah, you're good. But you did the same thing. I just do it. What made you do that? Normally I'd be like, a little one-off thing here, right? But it was all 5 jumps, and I'm like.
So in my program, I have the option to do incline curls on a bench or hammer curls. But the benches are being occupied and I don't want to do hammer curls. So I'm going to do these cable curls. And I'll do a set of incline curls when they're gone. But I'll do this set and then I'll do, a few other bicep movements, probably the ones in the program. And then I'll do some form of overhead tricep. But I'm going to do one set here first. Unplanned drop set. All right, so now we got overhead triceps. 3 sets here. 10 to 12 rep range, I think. So let's just hit some failure. Pretty good. Pretty good. I was done. You thought I was done. Everyone thought I was done. And then I remembered that I haven't paid my dues to the lateral raise machine. 4 sets. This is set number 2.
I'm actually here.
So I'm gonna film this one.
Sure, come get the box. Get a bar. Just so you can come hold the handle and make sure the height's good. Walk in. Good job.
Alright. Now we'll cut to the car talk. Alright, man, what is there to say? Pretty good upper day. The upper body is stimulated and preparing for growth. Yeah, man, I'm pretty pumped. I feel good. I did do a set of lower lat rows that I didn't film because I just forgot my tripod on the other side at the gym, and then also forgot that I was filming a video. So yeah, pretty good at this whole YouTube thing. So I had something I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about like mental health, but I don't want to like. Okay, so I feel like there are definitely people in the fitness industry that go about talking about mental health in a very good way. Iron Sanctuary is a really cool company. Controlled Insanity is doing a lot of really cool stuff with mental health right now. Nate, that guy that does a lot of pull-ups, talks about mental health from time to time. Everyone talks about it, really. Probably at some point. Max Taylor talked about it a lot. But I feel like also in the gym community, there's definitely cringe mental health content, and that is super annoying to me. Like, bros will, it's videos that are like, I don't need therapy, I have the gym. And look, dude, look, that's great and all, but you're being cringe. It's just like it feels not genuine because it just feels like they're milking being sad for views, which blows. And then there will be videos of like dudes reading breakup texts before a bench PR, and that sucks because that's just bad advice. Like, reopening a wound so that you're constantly never getting over it so that you can get better bench numbers is crazy work. So that's just horrible advice. And then, because if you're actually doing that, if you're actually reading breakup texts before a bench PR, it's not like after you hit your PR, you're going to not be thinking about it still. I feel like that's like mental torture. Why would you do that? Don't do that. And then also, like, the gym can be helpful, and in most cases, if not all, is helpful for helping with depression. But it isn't a cure. Like, you cure depression by talking to people and like getting over whatever it is that is bogging you down, like through a long process of talking to people, maybe medication, maybe, and then exercise and routine in general in life. That's how you get rid of it. And I'm not, everybody gets it now and again, so it happens. But you can't just go to the gym. Like, the gym can be part of it, and it can be a great part of it, but you need community, and you need to like talk, and you need to like be open. And the people that talk about mental health in that way, they're like, you need to get help and talk to people and like find people that you trust, That's the mental health talk that needs to be had. Not, I'm sad, so I go to the gym. You can do that, and that can be helpful. But that isn't the kind of conversation that we need to have about mental health. Because we're dudes. We're already trying to fix it on our own, you know? So the issue is not that we're not doing the right thing to fix it on our own. It's that we're trying to fix it on our own. Or you are, or whatever. So just find people, you know? Don't just use the gym as like a drug, like a dampener, you know? Don't do that. Just use it. Use it for sure as a tool. But use people, you know? Don't use people. Rely on people to help with that kind of stuff. That's all I gotta say, man. Be nice, be kind to everybody you meet. Call your mom. God bless. Be good. Later.